All right, welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
I'm Gary.
And today we're going to revisit the Alaska summit.
Ah, yes.
Um,
It's a
okay,
listening song.
yeah, so reports being that Trump's team, upon leaving the meeting, which was cut very short, very abruptly, um, they had a very worried look on their face, grave. What was the description for it?
Ashen. I think Caroline Levitt was described as leaving the meeting having a very ashen look on her face. Her complexion was ashen.
So it makes you wonder what was said during that meeting that caused everybody to maybe shart a little bit.
Yes. And some of the executive officers of the country shart every day. So this is, something not so unusual for some of them.
Yeah, there was a funny clip that was circulating on TikTok of the world leaders all moving away from Trump and turning their heads away from Trump and wiping their noses by Trump. So he might have had an incident on Monday.
A poopy?
Yes, of not being changed often enough.
Oh my goodness.
But
Was
the
that
cost of
legit or
doing
was that
business.
kind of generated?
No, it was. It looks legitimate.
Oh
I,
dear.
I have one. I have a AI generated one of Trump talking with Zelensky, telling him that he's not strong, and Zelensky does like a double roundhouse kick on Trump out of his chair. That was hilarious. Enjoyed watching that a few times. Guilty pleasures.
Yeah, so a lot of folks in the comments were asking about that. And I thought maybe that might be something interesting to look into for
I
entertainment.
hope some of the really good intuitive tarot card readers do a reading on that.
Yeah. So
Because I
so
want to see. I want to see the results. I guess we could do it too.
yeah, exactly. We like to see what someone who knows what they're doing gets.
You actually do it. But we'll soft shoe our way through this reading.
Okay, so entertainment purposes only. It looked like there were some worried faces exiting this listening summit. So let's just look at the general energy on what was discussed and maybe get some insight as to what was causing worry. Okay.
Are you not entertained?
Yes, well, the Four of Cups is not so entertained. He's looking at his options and he's not entertaining any of them.
Mm.
Okay, so this my gut feeling is that I suspect Trump was expecting Putin to respond in a certain way. Hey, here's your options, Vladimir. What do you think? And it was kind of like, no, I don't like any of the options. Or the options Vladimir was giving back to Trump were things that he wasn't very pleased about. But there could be an opportunity. The challenge is the Ten of Cups. These options that were being offered to Trump, I think this is Trump and Trump staff looking at what's in front of them. They were expecting to try and hammer out a deal, and they weren't going to get that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they got a win out of that one, does it?
No, they
Because
sure didn't.
what
And
what
that
they
was
wanted was a win, and what they got was an offer they couldn't refuse. Literally couldn't refuse. You're going to do this.
yeah. So, and that's the cross is the happy family, the Ten of Cups. Everything going great and grand. They didn't get that.
Nope.
Okay, energy underneath it is the Seven of Swords.
Shady.
Yeah. So we're trying to look at the energy of what made them upset. Basically, they what they were expecting to get was being taken away from them. Putin wasn't giving them; he was taking. He wasn't giving; he was in a taking sort of mood.
Okay.
It could also be about stealing the election. It could be about
Well, we know they talked about that, right? Because
yeah.
Trump all of a sudden doesn't want mail-in ballots anymore.
Yeah. In the past, you got the King of Cups. we can talk about this like mature adults, and I'm the president of the United States, and you and I are friends, and we can sort this out. A lot of cup energy, isn't there? A
Big
lot of emotion.
feels. It's got the big feels.
Current energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So to me, this may just be the outcome of the meeting where Trump is now backing away from a ceasefire, and now he wants a peace deal. He wants a big piece of money from that deal. So whatever it is that's upsetting him, it's big. it's big, and I guess there's an opportunity here if they're willing to take it, but it's something big, and it's something of big value.
The other kind of the other thing, when we did this reading the other day, you kept getting coin cards, and when Putin was saying, reaffirming to Trump that the election was stolen in 2020 to get rid of mail-in ballots, there might be a whole lot of vote manipulation discussion going on, but I don't know if that's really the case with this one.
Yeah,
it was discussed, but I don't think that's why they left looking horrified.
Yeah, what this could have been was going into the meeting, Trump thought that, hey, if we can get a ceasefire, this will be an opportunity for us to really make some money. End this war and make lots and lots of money. But the overarching energy is the death card. That was killed.
Yeah.
Or maybe this is Trump's peace prize, and the options of that were just pretty much killed off in the discussions that were having.
Another person was saying, picture, if you will, Vladimir Putin saying, "Oh, I know your nuclear codes, and here's an example of them." Exactly.
Yeah. All he has to do is, monitor Hegseth's
signal chats. Yeah, exactly.
Signal chat long enough, he'll get everything he needs to know. The lesson to learn is the King of Cups. That emotional offering here. Here's something that we could do instead.
Yeah, the false friend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, know who your friends are. And then the outcome is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, basically the Ace of Swords was everyone coming out, not looking jovial and happy, but looking like they've just been absolutely crushed. I think they truly thought they would go in there. Trump was going to rely on this wonderful relationship he had, and everything was going to come out great. But there was a truth that was shared that basically dashed all their hopes. And Trump's realizing that maybe this guy really isn't my friend, and he doesn't want to make lots of money with me.
Did Putin reveal anything about Trump and his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein during this little get together? 6 of coins. He offered him something, showing him sitting on a bunch of information, and here's a taste, a little aperitif to whet your appetite. Crossed with the Temperance, and there's a lot more where this came from. and some of it, the Magician, and some of it can be made up, and some can be produced out of thin air. So I don't know necessarily if it's fake compromise, but he's holding something over him. And just saying, drip, 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 it's a matter of time before I let this out. I'm sitting on a treasure trove. Kind of like David Pecker's AMG, was it the AMG, the American Media, AMC, American Media Corp, whatever it was. The National Enquirer magazine, the vault that had all the catch and kill stories in it. It's like Putin is sitting on something. Past Knight of Swords. He wants a reaction. He needs reactions quickly. Putin's definitely in charge in this situation. He's going to continue forward, just probably dealing with the war and maybe wanting Trump to pull back on funding, perhaps. There's more money. Whatever Putin's offering him, Putin wants to finish what he started in Ukraine. He wants the money. And he wants the cat. You can stay right down there, buddy.
I've got an orange one that's trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, and then we end up with the King of Cups. I think it's like one of those moments where the villain who seems kind on the front drops the mask, lets you know how things really are, and then lifts the mask up again. Are we clear? And then all of a sudden they're all nice again. But I think what Trump and his team saw was Putin lowering the mask, revealing who he truly was, and then lifting the mask again. So we're all good and friends now, right? Wouldn't want anything bad to happen to anybody.
Did you ever watch Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul?
No.
Giancarlo Esposito plays a character called Gustavo Fring, and he does that, but he does it with a facial expression. He has this very kind expression that's kind of smiley, and then he drops this like this, and then it just drops. Yeah. And then the ruthless drug lord comes out, and then when he's done making his point, he's back to being Mr. Pleasant. Very dangerous character. Yeah,
I don't know exactly what Putin shared with him. But I think Putin is feeling financial strain, and he needs relief from that financial strain. And Donald Trump is going to provide that relief.
Okay, so let's look at. Give us an idea what the compromise was. Once again,
I tried to tell you the first time.
Yeah,
were you not paying attention?
Were you not paying attention the first time? There's some
an offer he can't refuse.
Yeah, that's exactly. He just doesn't realize it yet, and this is the offer that I'm going to give to you.
That's right. This is the offer This is what you're going to give to me. Good Lord! Yeah, that's just your first reading all over again, right? Exactly. Maybe we'll get a different card this time.
I could put the truth out there. And there's your card. And we can make nice, or I can just put that truth out there. It's an offer you can't refuse. God damn. Yeah, okay. The first reading has it. If there was someone smarter looking at the cards, we'd all know what it was.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it's big.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Swords.
Yeah,
we're not making a lot of headway on this reading.
Something is going to start with it.
Yeah.
I guess we can look at, will Trump comply, or is he?
Yeah. Does Trump have a way out of this? Is Trump how is Trump feeling about this offer now that he's left? Yeah, whether he complies or not is irrelevant. I wonder how he feels about this offer. Okay, so it's going to require some work in behind the scenes, conspiracy type stuff. There's that 8 of Coins card again. Yeah, Hanged Man. Got to find you got to find somebody to blame for this. You got to find a scapegoat or do something differently. There's secrets in a victory.
Maybe it's about the election.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. It's, I honestly think that if it was about the war in Ukraine, he wants the trilateral talks, and he wants Trump on his side telling Zelensky what to do, or telling NATO what to do. It's like, you've got to do this. You've got to basically throw Ukraine under the bus. Whoever it is, there's a conspiracy, and somebody needs to get thrown under the bus. There's money problems, and there's secrets that can be revealed, and there's an expectation of a victory here. Trump is expected to get this done.
Yeah, if you want your prize.
Yeah. I'm maybe somebody in the audience is screaming, I know the answer. Leave an answer in the comments. Gary reads them all and responds to many.
I will pass any insightful answers right along.
Okay. It could be election interference, but maybe economy. At least I'm getting coin cards that would explain that. Epstein stuff. There's some secret. There's some darkness and some secrets underneath there. But whatever it was, Trump left that meeting in lockstep with Putin, and he was repeating everything Putin said. And when he went to the NATO meeting, he was basically defending Putin's point of view on everything. Boy, that card looks familiar.
Yeah. I was just asking, is it have to do with election interference? Yeah, we had a collaboration. You're not walking away from this. We're joined at the hip in this victory because of the actions we've taken, and your future will be uncertain if you don't keep going here.
This might be in relation to.
What's that?
This might be a reiteration of something that was said in the November-December timeframe by a former Russian intelligence officer or something like that, saying, we helped Trump win the election, and now we expect, or he asked us for help winning the election, and now we expect him to honor his agreements.
Yes. Yeah.
I basically think I think this is what we're circling around.
Yeah. Whatever that agreement was, whatever we helped you with, we're cashing our chips in now.
Yeah. Time to pay up.
That could be that big Ace of Pentacles too.
Exactly.
Here's my chip.
Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. We helped you. Now it's your turn to help us. Yeah. And, maybe a shock to his team to find out how much things are manipulated or something like that. Because what does Russia care? We talked about this 6-8 months ago. If Russia revealed that the election was stolen and Trump's not really the legitimate president, does that help Russia? I know Trump's a useful idiot, but he's an idiot and not always useful. So if you just tell the Americans their election was stolen and you guys proudly helped do it, think of the turmoil this country is going to be thrown into.
As long as he feels like there's not going to be a military repercussion for it.
What are we going to do? Go to war because Russia fucked with our elections? Probably not.
Yeah. But if you got Trump in the White House, he's crazy enough to do something stupid to stay in power.
Yeah, but again, it'll set the Democrats and the Republicans on each other, and it will cause chaos in this country.
Yep.
And then he's laughing. Lord knows how it would turn out.
Well, that was an uplifting reading.
Well, certainly interesting.
Indeed.
Not exactly leaving thinking I know what the answer is, if we even answered the question.
Yeah, we're pretty much going to need to see what the people in the crowd.
We'll have to message Libby and get the real answer. Libby, could you do a reading on this?
I know she's got a lot on her plate, so she might not be catching all of these. But Libby, if you are watching this one, we'll take whatever insight you've got.
You mean still watching this one? I don't have time for this. I think she hits the elliptical and probably cycles through videos. I wonder if we sound like chipmunks. I wonder if she runs at 1.5 times just to speed the thing along.
Well, certainly we'll hold people's interest a lot longer. We're at 2 times speed.
Christmas time is here. Anything else you want to read on this one, or are we done?
No, I'm not, you know, it's interesting, but I don't know if I've gotten anything insightful yet.
I'm lost. Anyways, thank you everybody for tolerating this video. Leave a comment in the comment section if you know what it is that we're missing, because apparently neither one of us is really hitting the target here.
Yeah. Or if you like Mad Magazine and Alfred E. Newman and what, me worry? Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell. We'll wake you up at midnight with this nonsense.
Yeah.
And we'd like to give some shout outs.
I was going to say, who do we want to, who are you going to shout out this time?
Teresa Briggs, who made a very kind contribution to the channel.
We get the Justice card.
Very just donation.
Very major arcana of all the arcanas.
Let's see. Chemical Squirrel. Let's see what's going on. I have to read. I'm so curious.
Temperance card. Take your just wait a minute. It'll get there. Just like the
exactly. Yeah. Okay. So Chemical Squirrel was the first comment that I read that was suggesting this as a possible read. So thank you, Chemical Squirrel. There were definitely more than one, but that was the picture I took. So a card for Chemical Squirrel if you haven't done so. Did you give a card to Chemical Squirrel? I
did. It was the Temperance card. We were waiting so long for you.
Oh, sorry about that. And then Marcia Boo. I don't have the full name. It's just Marcia BU.
It's a secret.
Exactly.
Maybe you should ask Marcia the full name, yes, and then she'll tell you.
That's a very appropriate card.
They're all appropriate cards and all major arcana.
Yeah.
Why don't you see if you go 4 for 4 and give a card for the rest of us?
Okay, so the card for the rest of us.
5 of Cups. Watch.
It wants to go here. Wheel of Fortune.
Good job. So, 4 for 4.
The Wheel of Fortune and Gary and Dave have no idea where this wheel is going to stop.
Anyways, thanks again. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Let us know in the comments what we're missing. Talk to you soon, folks. Bye.